Radiance Skin and Hair Clinic. Rediscover yourself.
Normally people ask us whether I am a suitable candidate or not. See, whether you are a suitable candidate depends upon the grade of baldness, the age factor, and there are a lot of other parameters where we check whether we are suitable or not. For example, if the patients are at a very young age and they in the initial stages of hair loss, so normally we avoid going for hair transplant and we ask them to go for any medications, therapy or non-surgical treatment like PRP and mesotherapy, where the existing hair quality improves and the density can be improved and the hair fall can be controlled. The second thing people ask us, what is the duration of the hair transplant surgery? So duration of the hair transplant surgery usually depend upon the number of grafts we are doing. So if the cases is small, let's say 1000 grafts, normally it takes around 2 to 3 hours. If the cases are, if it is a big case, let's say 2500 to up to 3500 grafts, normally it takes around 5 to 7 hours to complete the procedure. So people ask us what is the recovery time, in how many days I will be recovered post hair transplant surgery. So maximum recovery time post hair transplant is like 7 days. For first we ask the dressings to be removed on the 3rd day, and then on the 5th day we ask them to come for a shampooing, or if they are at home we share videos to how to do the shampoo. They can do it at home. If a person wants to go back to office, we normally advise, if it is a work from home and sitting job, then he can immediately, right from the next day, he can do his or own work. And if he is traveling, then normally we ask him to wait at least for 7 days so that the graft are not damaged while traveling. So people ask us whether I need recessions of hair transplant or not. Recessions of hair transplant normally depends upon the grade of baldness. If the baldness is grade 6, grade 7, so we ask them to come for 2 sessions of hair transplant, as it is not possible to take the entire number of grafts in a single session. And if the client is in future, if he is not following the medications properly, then it might so happen there might be some existing hair fall, so we need some recessions to improve the density in future. So normally people ask us how many days I have to continue with the medications prescribed. So we tell the clients that normally 6 months is required minimum to continue, and after that weekly 2 to 3 times if the medications is continued, hair fall is usually controlled. People ask us whether I can wear a helmet or not. So we normally ask the patient to wear the helmet after 15 days post hair transplant. Normally it is avoided within 1 week post hair transplant to avoid any shearing or mechanical injury to the grafts. People ask us, sir, how I am going to know how much grafts is required and how I am able to count it. So number of grafts depends upon the hairline and the density we are giving. So if the hairline is like if it is initial stages of hair loss, the number of grafts required would be less. If there is a grade 6, grade 7 baldness, the number of grafts required will be more, and it might take more number of sessions to complete the hair transplant. They ask us how I am supposed to count the number of grafts. So we exactly tell the clients the number of grafts we are going to put in a 1 square cm area, and intraoperatively our nurses, they count the number of grafts, and there is also a supervisor who makes the totaling of grafts after every 15 minutes. So normally there is no mistakes in counting of grafts. So what about my existing hair? People ask us whether it will fall. If the medications is taken properly, which we advise to take 10 days post hair transplant, normally the hair fall is controlled.
Radiance Skin and Hair Clinic. Rediscover yourself.